My father died in the Philippines. My brother served in Korea. I have two sons that fought in Vietnam, and we have a daughter who's a veteran of Desert Storm. We cannot give to the country what those people have. But through the Elks, we can at least give back to them some of the energy or some of the, whatever it was that they might have lost.
So long as there are veterans, the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks will never forget them. Majestically standing as a jewel of peace, bought with the blood of heroes, the Elks National Headquarters and Memorial Building was dedicated on July 14, 1926, to honor those in the order who served and sacrificed in World War I. Rededications of this magnificent structure have occurred in 1946 to honor those of the order who served in World War II. In 1976, to honor those who served in Korea and Vietnam. And again in 1994, to honor those who served in Panama, Grenada, and Operation Desert Storm. Echoing through the hallowed hallways of this impressive place are the patriotic footsteps of past achievements. On June 14, 1907, the Order held a Flag Day observance. This tradition was later declared a national holiday by President Harry S. Truman. During World War I, the Elks funded and equipped the first two field hospitals in France. Built this 700-bed rehabilitation hospital near Boston, which was later turned over to the government. And made loans to 40,000 returning veterans for college, rehabilitation, and vocational education. This act of generosity proved to be the forerunner of the GI Bill program. The dawning of World War II found the Elks to be the only civilian organization asked to recruit construction workers for the military. During the Korean conflict, the Elks donated over 500,000 pints of blood to help save the lives of wounded soldiers. When the wounded from Vietnam needed help, the Elks responded by providing funds for a recreational facility at the Navy Hospital in Guam and purchased 24 air conditioners so the wounded recuperating in Hawaii could enjoy an enhanced level of comfort. During Operation Desert Storm, local lodges undertook letter-writing campaigns to help keep up the spirit of America's fighting men and women. They were also among the first to welcome home and thank these defenders of freedom for a job well done. Around the world, around the corner, the Elks continue to lend a hand, donate money, volunteer time, in service to America's veterans. A day has not gone by that an ill or disabled veteran has not been encouraged and cheered as a result of a program provided by the Elks National Veterans Service Commission.
Well, I'm a veteran myself, so I have a soft spot in my heart for them. And I guess that's the desire to make that person feel at home when he's in the hospital.
Each year, I will get a call from our elk representative, and he will provide me with a supply of leather gloves for wheelchair patients. You know, they're very good at coordinating what our needs are and making sure that they meet those needs.
God only knows we owe the veterans a lot. There's not too many organizations that do anything like that anymore. I feel great. I feel as though I've done something good for somebody. You go out there and work at the Vets Hospital and you play bingo. They like to talk to you. It's a lot of fun.
Oh yes, I'm sure they appreciate our work with them. We get letters from them and thank you notes from them all the time. I have a daughter that's a nurse, and she works with a lot of the veterans and that, and just kind of runs in my blood, I guess.
I have helped coordinate the recreation program. This is a group of young singers and performers that come very professional, come around to veterans hospitals across this nation, and they put on an excellent program, a show for the veterans.
Leather is expensive, and to get a donation of hides for the leathercraft program is a real benefit. Many a times, you know, they have a hard time telling the Elks or the organizations thank you, but being in recreation where we see them on a daily basis, the day following an activity, they'll many times come up and want us to be sure and thank these people for coming out. They really do appreciate, but they are truly aware of all the benefits that service organizations such as the Elks provide to enhance their hospitalization.
So without the type of community support that we get from the Elks, their stay would be less than comfortable in terms of what you and I perceive as being enjoyable. You know, it is very important that we don't forget our veterans.
I go out one-to-one and go right up in the wards and talk to the veterans, especially during the holidays when they're very lonely at a VA hospital. That's when it's the best for one-to-one contact.
Well, it makes you feel real good. So it does give me a feeling that I'm really doing something important for the veterans. Some payback time, you might say.
As long as there's a vet there, we won't forget them. And we try to live up to that so that they feel that it's not a thing that we have to do, it's something we want to do.